OBS multi-platform is definitely better in a lot of ways, but it's still inferior. Well, it's still missing some features. It's not really inferior. It doesn't let you draw a screen area for doing screen areas for like windowed captures, which is why you are getting a large amount of not game on the left there. Flash games are kind of always a pain to record because they're always weird resolutions and never full screen. So, as a YouTuber, the biggest feature for the Steam version of this game for me is definitely the full screen mode, just windowed mode even. Just the ability to record it properly. Am I getting some little frame drops in game here? I guess it's Flash, so that's kind of unavoidable. But honestly, kind of impressed how well the game does run for Flash. There's some little hiccups. So the FPS counter doesn't really seem to pick up on most of the hiccups. Kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. Ah, I got hit there. I'll probably be watching chat a little less this episode for reasons you might be able to guess just a little bit. Oh. Pretty major differentiator between characters is the bombs. So, the bombs that do not affect everything seem pretty significantly inferior. I guess maybe they deal more damage to a single target, so they're better for bosses maybe, but you don't really want to spam bombs to kill bosses anyway, so it's kind of more important to clear out enemies usually. Oh no, you're still alive. That is a problem. Thank you. Dying. Ugh. Frick. Things are pretty hard to get through. Oh. Pardon me. You can actually charge up your shot and deal a bit more damage, but I have difficulties not holding down the button. There is an auto-fire option. I'm not sure if I use auto-fire, if it'll let me press the button to hold in a charge. That would make sense. I guess I should try that. I'm not really going super serious here. This is pretty much just practice. I want to be 100% sure I won't die when doing the Let's Play, so that's why I'm sort of practicing a little excessively. I'm glad this game section is on Congregate, because otherwise I'd have to show you guys chat, and Congregate chat is pretty bad. It's not quite Twitch chat bad, but it wants to be that bad, honestly. These star drones are interesting, but they'd be better if they home-fired. Had homing fire. What do you want, Parker? I can hear you screaming at me. Frig. That was avoidable. Parker! Not now! Parker! I can't see! Parker! Okay. Parker! Parker! No, not now. Not now. No, don't. This is the problem with... crap. That wasn't worth it. if you miss enemies, it's not a clean run, and if you bomb, it's not a clean run either, so that was kind of doomed there. Parker! Do you not get the hint? Do you not understand English? That seems very unusual for a cat to not understand English, sir. I don't buy it. Okay, you're gonna sit down, that's okay. It's okay if you sit down. Oh, crap. Ah. Come on. This world has very subdued music and always throws me off. A little less subdued now. Ah! There's almost no time to fire that one. The monoliths aren't really super dangerous in this one compared to everything else. They're sort of mid-range mobs. Like there's the mini-boss things are actually kind of tougher. Because they usually fire in a very manageable pattern. I mean, it's still pretty and fills the screen with bullets, but that doesn't necessarily equate to difficulty. Take that. It's little babies! Kill the babies! This game is great because you can kill babies without the legal repercussions. I forgot to leave Twitch chat open. If anyone is waiting for a response in Twitch, I will get to you as soon as this level is done. You freaking Altair wannabes, or not Altair. Crap, what is that Pokemon's name? The thing in the cloud. I'm usually better at remembering those names. The dragon flying. Wait, is it dragon? Yeah, I think it's dragon. Swablu and something. Ah. That sound of you're losing score, it's so painful. Oh well. Altaria, is that it? I guess I can Google search it now. No. Yeah, Altaria, that's definitely it. Hey, can't be good for. Ooh. I think the timer is just varies a little bit depending on how many bombs you have versus health. There was a tooltip about that. I'm not 100% sure the logic there, but sometimes it definitely feels shorter. I'm not sure if second bullets can hit you. I would be surprised, but maybe. I like all the fun little things about like on the last level or the second level there's or world there's water bubbles you pop and they shoot water pellets out, and like these guys shoot icicles. That just seems like he has a lot of fun designing all of his enemies, and that shows in his bullets too. Something I always really liked the enemies in can't panic bomb in this game, tap. In the epic Battle Fantasy games, just lots of little fun minor variations on enemies that like the little slimes, the electric slimes have little Pikachu ears and just stuff like that to make things fun. Something's still alive. Oh, it's the monolith. See, it's super manageable. I almost wish it was harder, but I don't. Monoliths. I'm myself kind of cornered there. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of this power-up. Oop. A little close there. Or this sub-weapon, rather. Hold up, let me clear this side before I bother. I don't usually play as no legs, so this is kind of weird. His shot isn't super accurate. It's very rapid, but Pete's sake. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I just gotta wait for some of the bullets. Because bullets linger, so sometimes I just gotta kind of wait. Do enemies not fire while they're frozen? I don't think they do. No, they don't. It's interesting to know. I love that hit stop when you kill the monoliths. It's just a bit more satisfying than the usual hit stop. I guess that's the difficulty of this level, so you gotta you gotta kill them before they reach the bottom. Yeah, I'm not a big no legs fan. Let's try something different. I haven't really tried all the weapons and character combos quite yet. Slime Bunny is pretty decent. Anything that homes, pretty decent. I want to play as Fiorana, but I don't really like her normal sub-weapon, and none of her sub-weapons seem that great. The best one is just, you know, augments your normal damage, and that's kind of boring. Let's try Dry No Legs. I don't usually use them too much. Very slow. Let's try that out. And Dry No Legs aims, their homes in on enemies. Pretty useful. Anna also does that. And lots of sub-weapons. Almost every character has at least a sub-weapon that does that. Sure get a lot of those. That was terrible. Yeah, I like these because of the flying directly into bullets. The penetration aspect is very useful, especially for enemies that split and stuff, which are pretty common in this world thanks to the ice and stuff. Oh, what are you? You a slightly tougher monolith or something? I guess. Why am I doing so bad? Whatever. I haven't actually played this level before yet. I should probably... My plan was to do hard first, then do heavenly, and then keep playing heavenly until I'm confident I can beat the level for the Let's Play without taking... Well, not without taking damage, without dying completely. I'm not quite good enough to 1cc everything. Not live, anyway. I could do an edited run of that, but not yet. I was hoping to have more of this done already. I ended up having a pretty busy weekend and actually didn't get to play it at all. But the game's had some fixes. I'm not sure if any of them actually affect me. One thing, apparently more casual players were complaining about the game not having permanent upgrades, which it kind of does. It has cheats that lower your score and make the game easier. I guess this is like the real monolith sort of thing. What's it talking about? But yeah, I guess Cheats wasn't doing it for him, and so he changed the name Cheats to upgrade, and, you know, didn't change the functionality. And, I wonder if that makes people complain less, just because it feels less insulting, like... And it fits with that, you know, people sort of expect Flash games to have, you know, you eventually win through upgrades in a lot of games. And, it's not quite how score-based games are supposed to work, but, as long as they still reduce score, I guess what you call them doesn't really matter too much. Even if semantically, they really are cheats. Oof. Ah. You're doing very good, Parker. This is sort of the least disruptive you've been lately. Delicious coins. No, don't get on the keyboard now. Keep your butt off the keyboard. No legs, just having a nap. My dad was killed in a Minecrafting accident. That's great. Is this boss level? What's happening to my frames here? Oh hey! The extra boss in World 1 is a pallet swap with this dude. He stole the music too. Oof. I probably won't be able to read chat until the boss is over. I think I saw a message pop up. Not really too intense quite yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Am I on hard? Actually, I'm on hard or heavenly? I still be on hard, which would explain a lot. Oh, whew. Hang on, I'm not prepared. Ugh. That's a good one. Hello, swords. Not too bad. Not too bad. Invited to join a Steam group. I haven't seen that in years. People still do that? I don't. Ah! That's my first hit this whole fight. Always feels terrible. One thing, I think I forgot to mention this in my first video. If you don't get a perfect clear, you don't get the coin vacuum, which is a really cool little incentive to do well. It just makes a failed clear or an imperfect clear feel that much more, I don't know, insulting or whatever. The game's just as good at forgiving mistakes as it is at rewarding good play. It really takes a lot of both, so it doesn't feel like you're just rewarding bad play. You never want to do that. Well, my opinion. Definitely in any skill-based games like this. Some people would disagree, but no. Not in bullet hell games. Oh yeah, the game kind of does take itself even less seriously than RPGs, because they're just... It doesn't even really try to have a story, it just has little skits at the beginning of each, level and the end of each level. So there's no real overarching story, there's just, you know, let's go through this ice cave. Oh, there's a bunch of bad guys, let's go kill them. And they just crack some jokes about whatever is going on in particular. This must be hard because this doesn't feel heavenly. This is a bit better, but I'm still betting it be a bit denser. Am I lagging? No, I don't think so. No. It's just I do like that you have a decent amount of invulnerability frames to, what? I almost timed out. How did I almost time out? Is this guy weak? Every one of my shot hits, so I don't know how I could time out on that. I guess with the auto aim, he might be a little weaker. Oh man, I'm really bad with this one. I mean, I cleared it, but... Oh, these are the bonus waves. Yeah, I'm sure this must be hard, because I remember seeing this being narrower. I really love this pattern idea, though. It's not super hard, but it's really cool. I'm not sure why it's wave 13, though. Unless the Heavenly Abode is, like, significantly hard. Is this... There we go. The explosions of bullets are cute. Oh, wait, actually. He had to censor assholes? Alright, hold on. I can buy something. Excuse me. I doubt I'll use that, but may as well buy all the weapons. I'm never gonna use the upgrades. There's actually some pretty neat upgrades in here, like... Sometimes enemies drop hearts or bombs or like these little power-ups. It's a pretty neat way to make it easier and, you know, more interesting for people that are interested in that, but I'm not using no cheats. Yeah, I was on hard. That's fine though. We're just doing practice runs. I seriously doubt... Oops. Went to multiplayer. I seriously doubt I'll like this weapon. Oops. But I'll try it. Yeah, we already saw that. Ah, what was that? Yeah, I do not like that. I better deal crazy damage, because that's... It doesn't. Unless it's like only at the epicenter. Still. Well, excuse you. Holy crap. Those guys are rough to get into. I'm not even gonna bother with that stupid weapon. Let's go back to that plasma thing. Alright, gotta wait for it to charge. Didn't you used to start with full charge for your sub-weapon? Maybe not. I'm used to spamming it at the start of a wave, but I guess that's partly because of the diamonds. This feels a lot like the first forest. At least visually. Why are we getting so much lag? I guess I haven't really played this while it's streaming before. I guess there's only so much you can do with poor Flash. I still love Flash for the games it enables. Damn it. The one thing I really don't like about Lance is his bomb is a narrow line, not a full screen clear. Wasn't really good enough to get between those. I guess I should have been quicker because there's already people posting quote-unquote walkthroughs of them playing the game badly. And I only have my first Let's Play out, but I won't play this badly for a, you know, an upload. I'm sort of winging it here, but this is, you know, this is practice, this is the live stream. But for the uploads, I want it to be good play. So I will not accept screw-ups, well, not major ones. Ah. Something I think is really underutilized in games is enemies with death effects. Shoot 'em ups almost always utilize that very well. RPGs rarely. And other games, maybe an enemy will explode when you kill it, but it's pretty dang rare. But damn. But like, there's a lot of enemies in shoot 'em up games where well, you'll sort of want to tactically kill things or like wait to kill things. Stares intensely at prey. How's the stream looking, by the way? I'm slightly worried about the high number of movement going on. High number of movement. The high amount of movement going on. But so far I've been pretty impressed with how decent the 60 frames per second streams have been looking. I do need to still haggle my internet service provider for apparently my parents, who are on in the same neighborhood, in the same Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, same coverage area. They're getting a better deal than I am, so I have to go haggle the stupid retention line and get them to give me the decent deal. So if you don't constantly hound them, they just give you worse and worse deals. I really hate that aspect of... I hate any industry that tries to do that kind of crap. Just give me a damn fair rate and I will pay you. Sub-weapon is effective, but honestly boring, because it pretty much just strengthens your normal weapon. The weapons I really like are the ones that have like homing shots when your character's main weapon isn't homing. Natalie has one of those. What the hell, man? Stupid mistakes. That's why I'm practicing. I really don't like to show stupid mistakes in games like this. Though people didn't seem too insulted about my Mushihime-sama performance, and that was almost zero practice. I figured if I could do it in one credit, it's not really super embarrassing. Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious how difficult the ultra mode in that one is. But in this game, you can't bomb your way through. Like, bombing is still considered a mistake, so... Oh, crap. Ah. I feel suboptimal. Drools like a filthy dog. Oh, still worth a star rank. Buzzing! Honeycombs explode into smaller honeycombs and shot. Honeycomb sound crap. Alright, we're not gonna play as Lance. Go with Natalie and homing fireballs. Let's go with that nice red outfit. Oops. There we go. Being a very good boy, Parker. Why can't you do this every time I do a video? Just lay down and sit. Very nice and serene. I also like that Natalie has a full screen clear, not the stupid directional bombs. I think even the full screen clear bombs will pretty much wipe out a boss wave anyway, so really don't see the benefit of the O. Oh, that's pretty manageable. I guess it's only hard mode though. Levels like this mess with me because I want to clear everything, but no, you only need to clear the real enemies, not the honeycomb. Honeycomb's just to screw you up. I'm not sure you even get experience, or not experience, score for that. I don't think you are. Do now. Because I'm clearing a lot of them. No, I just didn't press it fast enough. I really like that counter bomb because it rewards your bombing too late reflex, because you still have a little window of safety there. In fact, I'd kind of rather counter bomb and bomb too late than bomb too early, because bombs are considered, you know, no better than wasting a life. And crap. Got myself cornered. We're not always listening. Sorry, Parker. We skipped this area. So these guys are dangerous because they have walls you can't get through. It's almost always a way to get through a pattern, but sometimes you just have to make sure the pattern doesn't corner you. I'm not sure if that was a shoot the core reference, but it quite how I would have worded one. But this game doesn't even really have proper shoot the core style enemies. There's a few with breakable parts, but that's about it. Shoot the core isn't really all that common, outside of Gradius, of course. I guess R-type. Oh, right. You need to die now. Oof. My homing just happened to nail it. Ah. I love the eyes when they die. Nice comical wide cartoon eye thing. Bye bye. Come on, homing. I have a bad habit of just kind of giving up once I fire a bomb, and it usually kills everything, but sometimes it doesn't, and I get in trouble. I hope you can feel me physically recoiling every time I take a hit. Oh, it looks good? Alright, that's... Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with the quality. Oh crap, can you see my mouse cursor? I forgot to move that. I didn't even notice. I don't even know how you play stuff like this. It's definitely an acquired skill. Giant wasp time. Squash it with arrows. No Legs is so ready for this. I didn't used to be good at these either. I never really played too many shoot 'em ups. Never had too many on, like, in the 16-bit era. I ended up playing them first once I had actually my PS3 and my Wii were the first consoles I ended up playing them on. I got a bunch of the virtual console ones. There's a whole lot of stuff going on that, you know, like a lot of the bullets of misdirection are, you know, aren't really relevant. And there's a lot of little tricks. Like moving as little as possible is usually ideal, because your hitbox is only 1 pixel, and pretty, depending on the attack, you're less of a target if you're not moving than if you are moving, because you can accidentally bump into crap if your movements aren't absolutely perfect. And sometimes attacks will just straight up shoot, what the? Just straight up shoot around you and not directly at you. Hitogata Happa does that. It's actually really cool. Damn it. I'm really bad at that. Where if you stand perfectly still when certain enemies shoot at you, their shots will not hit you. Damn it. But then there's other stuff that makes, you know, just sitting perfectly still dangerous still, of course. Would you please stay where I can shoot you, sir? Thank you. Oh, now we're getting honeycombs. Is that how this is gonna be? Is that how this is gonna be? Okay, okay. Also, an interesting thing about this game, I'm not sure I've ever seen a bullet hell game where you end up being given more lives than bombs, because almost always every life refills your bombs. I mean, I guess I've seen multiple implementations of the bomb system. Not sure Natalie is the best choice for this one. I feel like Matt's big sword was nerfed a little bit in this game, but probably be decent enough for this one. Still a fairly satisfying attack, but it just feels a lot weaker than it did in Bullet Heaven 1. But I mean, I guess you can hit it a lot more. Well, maybe. It's been literal years since I played Bullet Heaven 1, so I can't compare too directly. I'm making a fool of myself. It's definitely less useful for certain patterns like this one, where getting close can be a little tricky. Okay, die already. Ah! For Pete's sake, he just died. This one's confusing me because being slow is not helpful for this one, and it almost always is for bosses. Parker. Okay, you're getting down, that's okay. Ah. Once again, that one claims my life. At least that one is definitely balanced for not being able to hit him very often, because he doesn't have very much health in that phase. Definitely the most trouble I've had with the boss so far. At least for normal mode. I had a heck of a time trying to get the first boss perfect. Or not perfect, but I mean AAA. Ah. Well, it's not A, it's a star, but you know what I mean. Let's get rid of that stupid honeycomb. Ah! Damn it. Fiorana plays a lot like Natalie. Guess we may as well try her. She's got this... Her normal is kind of weird, I guess I'll show it off. It fires a slow stream of higher damage stuff in front of her. I guess it does go all the way. I don't know, I was thinking that it was limited in range, but I guess it's just slow. That's not as bad as I thought then. Her shot's really fast though, and very direct. Natalie's a bit more wavy. I guess as long as I can hit it. I definitely do not like her. She's got the same thing that Lance had. That thing where you have to hold the button to choose your distance. And I do not enjoy attacks like that, for the most part, because that really makes you consider a lot more variables, and there's already a lot going on. Though one character, Sikkim in Hitogata Happa, does that, and she makes it so worth it. That is an extremely good character. She has this punch that if you hit an enemy at just the epicenter of the fist, fully extended, like it has a fixed range for full extension, and if you hit the boss at just the right spot, it deals completely insane damage, and it's just really good. But you can also just spam punches to do good damage to normal enemies, but it's not really worthy of killing bosses. She's just a really interesting character. I don't like it so much in this game because there's payoff doesn't really feel worth it. Though, I guess I haven't really done too much work to figure out DPSs and stuff. Is it just me, or is this going way better? I guess I shouldn't have discounted this attack earlier. Let's just clear out all of this stupid honeycomb. That's better. So yeah, Fiorana plays well. I think she's in slow class. I honestly prefer the slow characters. It's pretty rare that you're going to need to move quickly, and more often moving slow is to your advantage due to the high number of bullets. Slow moving characters actually feel preferable. And Dry No Legs plays a little bit like Anna with the homing arrows. And then Slime Bunny is a little bit like No Legs. They basically seem to be altered versions of certain other characters, not super 100% original. Ah, frickin'. Damn it. Wait, how did my bomb not activate that first time? I thought it was out of bombs and that's why it didn't work, but I had 2 left. This is the skill that he used to showcase the different difficulties. It's actually still quite easy and normal and hard to get through here, but I guess it's one of those things that looks really hard if you're not familiar with these kind of games. But the reality is the gaps there are pretty big, and more importantly, everything's moving slowly and predictably. A lot of attacks look really scary, but it's really safe to move through them because everything's moving in a slow, predictable manner. The really dangerous stuff is when stuff is unpredictable, or just really quick, or requires really precise movements. Like this one, you have to move just slightly left or right. That's probably going to get real intense on the highest difficulty. But it's really not too bad right now. Ah, I say as I get hit. Bye-bye. No, this is just hard difficulty. Yeah, Fiona seems pretty good. That went better. Aw, don't insult the Natalie. That is not allowed. Things burning. Poor forest. Rest in peace. What the hell was that? Do you get to fight Dry No Legses? Hold up, I think I can buy stuff. One cool thing about this game is you can export your save file, and I would recommend doing that like somewhat frequently because I played on the beta, and I don't need upgrades. I keep getting confused because upgrades looks new, but that's just the cheats menu. I don't really have anything that I need anymore. I don't tend to play with I'm not good enough to play with handicaps quite yet. Like I can do 5% less attack, but it doesn't really feel pointful. Let's get Firana's outfits, I guess. Let's see what we got. I guess I'll buy one of all the cheap ones. Yeah, I figured I would practice on like hard, because this is my first time through these levels. So it's fairy thing. And Soothing Song doesn't really seem too bad. This is for bosses. I figured I would go through hard. I'm gonna do the Let's Play is all gonna be on Heavenly, but for my first time through, I figure hard is decent enough, and because a lot of it is just learning patterns and how to interact with enemies, so I don't really need to overexert myself the first time, because I just need to go through and learn what each enemy does before I even do a real attempt. So then I'll play each level on Heavenly at least once, and then sort of practice until I'm pretty confident I can beat it without losing or scoring too poorly. The one thing I don't like about Firana, the music note sound effect for this attack in particular, is not aurally pleasing. It's just, which is pretty ill-fitting for, a musician character. So I kind of wish that would be fixed. I don't think your normal sound spray. I And like, her bomb sounds fine. But this one just, especially when it's low on ammo, it just sounds bleh. I'm not 100% sure. I'm no musician, so I'm not really sure how you would go about making that bit a bit more pleasing to hear, but it just feels a bit wrong. Oop. Most of my fans are just on, oh man, my vision is scrolling forward because of all of the watching the scrolling. YouTube has some features over Twitch. I do stream to Twitch and YouTube, but most of my fans are on YouTube. YouTube has that DVR feature, which is really nice. YouTube makes it a little bit easier to archive my stream directly, you know, because I don't have to do the export. I have a bit more control over certain things. In terms of video quality, I think they're about the same, and the delay seems about the same. But there's some niceties on my end, for sure. And in terms of viewership, I haven't really had significantly less people watch on YouTube than Twitch. It's really the same people either way, because most of my following is on YouTube, and I don't know, I just haven't really gotten too much of a following on Twitch. I don't really play the games Twitch likes, so damn it. It's really bad. I'm definitely open to streaming on Twitch, and I'll keep doing that as long as it seems. Damn it. What was I talking about? I'll keep streaming to Twitch too, but favorite character? I usually play as Natalie or Firana. For the easier levels, I really like Anna because of the auto aim. And the dry no legs is good for that too. But Anna's best weapon isn't very good in levels that are overflowing with bullets, which is, you know, all of them. So that means you can't. She has this really cool thing where she has sort of options that fly around and shoot pellets. But if there's too many bullets on screen, they keep getting destroyed and you keep having to refresh them, and it's a little annoying. But her normal shot is really great. And with Natalie, she's just decent all around, and she's got this homing attack that I really like, because it lets you take out some annoying enemies without getting too close. And it's a sub weapon, which, so you can deal a pretty decent amount of targeted homing damage pretty quick because it's a sub weapon. With Firana, it's more straightforward power with her, which is all you usually need. Lance with his angled shots is pretty decent. You can sort of wedge in there and get enemies that aren't quite in front of you, but it's not always super useful. Really, aside from No Legs, there's no character that I dislike, because Matt does pretty decent for bosses too. He's just very straightforward damage dealer. Nothing too fancy, but he works well for bosses. I wouldn't use him for anything that's not a boss, really, but he has that purpose. No Legs, I just really don't like the randomness of his normal shots, and damn it, the low damage he deals, and I don't really like his sub-weapons either. I think Slime Bunny is pretty decent. I don't use Slime Bunny too often. See that you posted something else, but I'm slightly busy here. I'm not 100% sure how many diamonds equals how many extra waves. Like, I used to think it was 3, and I think it's slightly less than 3, like maybe, I don't know. I think you get 1 bonus wave as long as you have 1 diamond, and then it's every 3 you get another bonus wave. And there's only up to 13 waves total, so 3 bonus waves. Oof. What are you? Original wave, do not steal. Pardon on me. Not really the most original bonus wave I've seen. Huh. Actually, Sushi Catapult was the first Flash game I played in a while. I wasn't gonna miss Bullet Heaven 2 though. I have been meaning to go back and play a bunch of some of the cool Flash games I've missed. I'm so happy. Oh, dang. I guess that wasn't too bad. I'm 99% sure that Anna's options get destroyed by bullets because they get wasted in that first world boss, and they're definitely not contacting anything. I think it's only certain kinds of bullets. I hate all of you. I think certain kind of bullets, like the wide bullets levels, don't seem to damage those. I'm not 100% sure though. I just kind of stopped using those after that first boss because I just had a horrible experience trying to use her against him. Because you just have to constantly refresh the frickin' options. I do really like them when they're actually in use and not being destroyed though. Also, certain characters like Anna, I'm pretty sure she must deal way better DPS if you actually wait to do a charge shot. Like, see, Farana's got like multiple. Just press to only fire once I've got a charge shot ready. But I'm not really good at being patient and waiting to charge up for the characters. Like, is a shot either a charge or a no charge shot, or is there like different levels of charge? It's like. It seems like it's binary. Either you have enough energy to do a charge shot or you just do a normal one. I'm definitely not opposed to doing Flash games. I just hadn't really been thinking about them for a while. I had to waste that for one slime. One slime. Damn it. Parker, what do you want? Parker, I blame you for that one. What? You already interrupted me and you're gonna get back up here? You're gonna get right in front of the computer? Excuse me. Excuse me. Just sit down, okay? Yeah, sit down. I hope you can hear him yelling at me. He hears me talking and he just wants to come hang out. So he always knows I'm streaming. It must be because I'm talking. Dragon Bones! It's still kind of weird to me that the monoliths aren't really the hardest enemies in these, because like, you see a monolith in the RPG games and you're like, oh crap. I think they were pretty intense in Adventure Story too. But they're just kind of standard medium intensity patterns in this game. Not usually the most dangerous foe on the field. Damn it. Just clear those out. I'm supposed to know. Aw, poor Natalie. Carries my stuff. My nature can. Yeah, 2 stars. Not bad. I'm not sure if the amount of score you need per rank differs by difficulty, but I know that if you get a rank on a lower difficulty, it doesn't count. Oh, good. Cosmic monoliths. Excellent. I love monoliths, but I hate monoliths. Tiny little baby monoliths! They're so cute. Excellent. precious babby monoliths. Oh. Not 100% sure what happens if a diamond hits the bottom of the screen. I assume it just leaves, though. Though I died chasing a 1-up in Eschatos once, and it turns out they do bounce, so there was absolutely no need to endanger myself. Ah. One thing I sort of rather like about the, about how if you clear a wave with a bomb, it's just kind of like, nah, you don't deserve to get all that money sucked up to you. So it doesn't do the typical money vacuum thing. It makes you go out and fetch all of it, because you didn't earn that. It's just really interesting the way this game treats bombs. Not sure I've ever seen a game quite so... how do I want to say this? Ideologically against bombs as a thing you use in a score run. It's not a bad thing. It's interesting. There's few things that can't be changed in the general structure of a shoot-'em-up game. Like, there's a lot of games with different ideas for how to handle bombs, shots versus lasers, power-ups. But a lot of it's valid. It's just in how you implement it, so I'm always really interested to see games that change things up. Jinja Force, I think that's how you pronounce that, on 360 even introduces, damn it, a more casual-friendly shop sort of thing. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I haven't played that game enough to really get a feel for it. It didn't feel as good as Eschatos, but I don't know. I guess I just need to play it. I even barely hear about Eschatos, but I never hear about Jinja Force. I do hope they bring that to Steam, since they're bringing some of Quote's other stuff over. I also really hope Quote's Xbox One stuff comes over to PC, because that's... honestly, that's the biggest thing that makes me want to get an Xbox One would be, you know, Quote and 5PB's shoot 'em up. I'm not sure if it had a name. I'm not sure what the release date is intended to be. Oh, and Raiden 5? It's 5, right? Yeah, these feel like proper monoliths now. This is... okay. Okay. See, that sound when you have low power, it's just so annoying. Okay. You do lose the diamond. I kind of figured this, because nothing else bounces. Ballas. Cave story dude's gonna kill us. I think Verana's normal shot might be a tiny bit weak. It does kind of look like. But her options are pretty decent. New boss music. Also, I kind of appreciate sub-weapons that let you fire off some extra and then get the diamond. Like, Natalie's homing shots are really good at that. You can get a little bit of extra damage off if you have charge left before you grab the diamond. But sometimes boss and vulnerability frames last long, you don't even really get much a chance. This guy reminds me a lot of the Son of the Sun, or whatever that's called. The Chrono Trigger dude. I think that's what it's called, Son of the Sun and the Sun Keep. Hey, Capitalist and Ashley. Ah, frickin'. Don't look at chat, tap tap. Wait till the boss is dead. I do read Twitch chat, but more people tend to be in YouTube. I just read Twitch chat a little bit less. Yeah, I guess that way people can see. I guess since I've got all this dead air, I could just put one of the chats on the stream, but whatever, that requires forethought. I wasn't even really planning to stream today. I just thought, why the heck not? Because I wanna get more in the habit of streaming, and I want it to not feel like a chore. So I kind of feel like 1 week I just need to stream every night. I might end up doing that on accident this week, but it's not really my current plan. I do need to finish some other stuff. One thing I really want to do is get my... I think the upload and streaming stuff has gone really well. Sort of been trying to take that more seriously. But the written content on my website, I've definitely been slacking on. Damn it. I saw that coming. So I want to get back into that. Like, I've got a review for... my poor review for Danganronpa, another episode. I don't know. I weirded out and stressed myself out about it too much. I just need to finish it and post it. I got all worried about the images being right. Damn it. It's like most reviews don't even have all that many images. I don't know. Damn it. I shouldn't worry. Did I time out that one, or did he die? I think Fiorano was the wrong character to pick for this boss, because I need to avoid wasting damage on the minions if I can. Ah. I had a bomb left. It's the first time I've seen the game give glaring hints quite like that. I guess Matt would be super good in that battle. Even though the health bar, I really like that the health bar is at the bottom. That's one thing Mushihime-sama did. It has a boss health bar at the top and the bottom. But generally you can't really look up to watch the boss health bar go down. Because very often you'll be near or at the bottom of the screen for proper dodging. Our physical health. Let's try a different character here. See what else we can probably clear out costumes pretty soon. Damn it. Alright. I guess let's try Anna for a little bit. Oh, did I mention that? Yeah, it's kind of annoying in a lot of games, but she's flying on an orange slice, that's great. See, these shots don't seem to be erasing my shot, so when nothing is destroying her options, Anna is really good. Like, even at a distance, you can clear out an enemy, and when you got this focused fire, she's pretty devastating. Of course, this is the beginning, this is the first level in the world, so stuff's gonna die easier. You know, I'll go ahead and admit, I never did beat Epic Battle Fantasy 4. I need to go back and finish that out. I'm not 100% sure why I never ended up doing that. I think I was in a pretty much no JRPG thing at the time. Are those... I know killing the spike balls is bad, which I approve of anything that discourages killing spike balls. They're even copper and steel spike balls. Just like tap-taps. I think these things... Yeah, I don't think those are classed as enemies, they're just obstacles, I guess, structures. Yeah, something's killing my options now, and so that's when Anna is less useful. I can't tell what is doing it though. Maybe it was collision? I don't know, because now it doesn't seem to be doing it. I don't know. I don't fully see something. It's the red ones, wasn't it? Wait, what? Never mind. I don't understand it at all. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited that so many people are still excited for Bullet Heaven 2, because I was super excited for the original and really loved it, and I've been seeing lots of positive tweets and stuff about the new release, so I was pretty happy to see that. Because Flash gets a bad rap lately. I guess Anna isn't very good for anything dealing with these spike balls. Flash gets a bad rap for reasons generally not at all relating to games, and it's like, for me, well, not just for me, in general, Flash is all about animation and games. It is not supposed to be for all the stupid video crap, the ads, all of the stuff that people hate Flash for. It's not really what it should have been used for in the first place. So it's frustrating when people hate Flash for stuff it's not really intended for. Flash has its own problems as a game platform too, mostly performance. Who hurt you? Poor Lance. Hold on, I gotta read some comments here. Like Nat's options from VH1. They break when they hit an enemy or the spike balls. Oh wait, were they just running out of energy? Apparently one option can last with 0 energy and it'll grow, but it'll break the other 3. That makes more sense maybe. I just figured they would all go away. Smells a lot like you, Lance. Radiation, much like smoking cigarettes, has no impact on the human body. This is a true fact. Does radioactive waste actually smell? I mean, I guess it might. I wouldn't want to find out personally. Oh! Okay, I feel stupid now. Yeah, it definitely does just pop once your energy is down to, you know, 0%. Uh-oh. I got steel spike balls now. That's extra dangerous. Ah. See, the window for that counter was extremely wide. Sometimes it's like way lower. I think once you've already used a bomb, it gets way harder. I gotta avoid that reflex to glare at chat at the moment a message pops up. That's very dangerous. Yeah, one thing I think I really need to do is actually get back into doing more of the Flash game videos, because those always got great views and they're always quick and fun to do and fairly low hassle. The one big annoyance with Flash game videos is the games are never like frickin' standard resolution, and I can't just record a full screen. I have to manually adjust the screen area every time. I was actually kind of enjoying not having to mess with that. Oof. While playing mostly like Steam released and other sort of games. But as always, I'll try to show a variety of games, not just any one kind of thing. I feel stupid thinking they were being destroyed. I'm just running out. I think Anna was not a good choice for this level. Then again, how would I know? I haven't played this level. Because Matt sub-weapons would certainly help in hitting just the jerks behind the spike balls. So my auto-fire seems to home in on the spike balls sometimes, which is the opposite of useful. The one kind of cool thing about how her this sub-weapon works is that if a couple of them get destroyed, they'll sort of just last forever. Hey, Matt. Thanks for stopping in. Not convinced anything good. Filthy peasant child. Fascism isn't wrong, it's just never been implemented. I'm sure that's not a boss. I like swords. Oh, Matt. I always thought it was funny that Matt is willing to have a character that's basically himself that is also a complete idiot. I can't say too much bad about Matt now that he's in the chat, though. The writing's been pretty fun. I enjoy that. Damn it. That they're just sort of little skits at the start of every level. They don't really bother trying to have a continuity or sense make. There's just a nice little joke at the beginning of each. Sorry, I'm only playing on filthy casual hard mode. But I just sort of want to get a feel for everything, then go back on heavenly, then do the Let's Play once I'm confident. Ow. I've repeated myself like 3 times, but wanted to defend myself. Alright. What they always really liked in the Bullet Heaven games was the, not quite palette swaps, but the little optional, like, clothing style bits. Like, the goo enemies would have a bunch of different possible bits in them, and sort of gave a little extra enemy variety, like visual variety even on the same enemies. Sort of an interesting stream experience because I can't really look at chat until I finish the levels. Like every 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't even notice that one guy died. Like, how did my auto fire shots kill that guy so quick? Oh, I won't complain. Oof. The essence of a barbarian hero. Yeah, the little faces things make, like, especially, I noted that with the, Pika Meow? It's probably not important. Yeah, the writing is pretty good in this world. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, the faces things make when they die, like the dragonflies in the earlier world, they made a really good googly eye face when they die. Bombs don't count as enemies. I noticed that. I'm not as stupid as No Leg Lux. This is boss, right? I might not want Anna here. Whatever. We'll see if I need Anna here. Ah. I've kind of wished there was a quick restart, but okay. Wait, what button was that? L1 is bomb. Sorry about that. Kind of wish there was a quick reset button for, like, usually if I use a bomb too early, I'll want to just restart. I guess I haven't really needed it too often. Like, Velocity 2X supremely needed and has, damn it, a quick reset. I guess it's not super needed here, especially since the levels are so short. I don't really have too much trouble with it, but Velocity 2X when going for perfects is just reset city. One problem I have with Anna is that sometimes I'll just get complacent and just sort of sit not in front of the enemy and forget that I can do a lot more damage if I go hover in front of them and use my sub-weapon. Damn it, flew right into that. What the? I guess it was more. I just noticed those dudes' little eyes pop out when they die. The screw face things. Also, one thing, I'm not sure if all of the bosses are like this, but most of the bosses so far have been one tiny cute thing controlling like a giant evil thing. I thought that was a really neat way to handle the bosses. Sometimes when I don't... Frick. If I don't get the diamond, I'm like, where did my special energy go? I'm like, oh, right, I didn't get the diamond. I really like how the game rewards. With the diamond, you get... There's multiple layers of rewards that you get for doing the perfect... Damn it. Clears. Yeah, I forget what Velocity 2X uses for quick restart. It just need to be something that you absolutely can't hit on accident. Or like a button combo you hold for a little bit. I honestly haven't needed it too much in score runs. I usually need it because I accidentally get hit or use a bomb like within the first couple waves, and I'm like, I'm not gonna take that. I'm gonna... Shark torpedoes. This is probably not a good idea to stand in front of its main cannon. Yeah, I think the... I'm not really sure I've played another super short level bullet hell game in this style, but I really like... Damn it. I really like the tiny levels because it lets you, I guess, well, it's not a bullet hell game, but Velocity 2X is like that, where you can sort of perfect one level and then, you know, carry on, and it feels less extreme than, you know, one credit clearing, you know, a much longer, harder game. Well, not harder, just longer. Well, that's dramatic. Yeah, I don't think Anna's a good choice for this because I can't really stand in front of it. And here again we have the, damn it, tiny cute things controlling the big bad thing. I guess Anna's okay for this one. That was definitely my fault. Yeah, I probably should change characters. We haven't seen Slime Bunny. Sure. Oh yeah, good thing about Slime Bunny is these wider shots. Like, most characters need a charge shot to be that wide. Not always super useful, but against certain hordes of normal enemies, it'd be pretty good. Against bosses, less useful. Sort of interesting that each boss starts with like a warm-up wave of little trash mobs. I guess I could wait to fire for this like that, but I'm really bad at waiting to charge my main weapon. I'm used to different firing modes, not like holding fire entirely. Damn it! Also, the pacifist mode in this is very interesting because it gives you a great opportunity to learn to graze shots, since there's, you know, basically nothing else for you to be doing with your time. Ah, damn it. I've never been the super best grazer. I learned to do it a bit in Hitogata Happa, because if you got so much tension from grazing, it would do a full screen wipe, and like of all the bullets. And certain bosses, it was very easy to execute that. I've got dynamic music going on. Is that what's going on here? Ah, damn it. I think we're gonna die a few more times on this boss. Hey Matt, since you're here, are you ever doing better damage per second if you wait to charge versus holding your fire? It kind of feels that way, but I haven't bothered to math it. I don't usually try that hard to figure stuff out. Damn it. I'm just not patient enough to deal with charging shots, even though I know there are many times it would be better. What? Those home? Oh, okay. Were there power-ups in Bullet Heaven 1? You can get power-ups in one of the cheats is lets you get upgrades. It's been so long since I played Bullet Heaven 1. I guess I should have played it a little bit just to refamiliarize myself before I started doing this, so I could sort of compare and contrast. Prepare to die. I just noticed that scrolling prepare to die. I love super overbearing warning messages before bosses. Like Hitogata Happa is probably my favorite. I've mentioned that game so many times. It's definitely one of my favorite bullet hell games, so there's a reason for that. But like, it goes danger warning 666 scrolling all across the screen. It's just so good. Like, freaking danger warning 666. You can't get any better than that. A lot of bullet hell games have at least an easy mode. This game's normal isn't super easy. Like, Mushihime-sama has their novice mode is very novice. It erases like 95% of the bullets or more. I would say definitely more than that, actually. This one, manageable but not super easy on normal, but it's got all these cheats. The one thing about this game is that you'll actually have to play a bit to unlock some of those cheats. So you'll need a fair amount of money, and that would slow you from getting the characters and stuff, which I prefer to get those, of course, because I don't really use the cheats, but stuff like the dropping hearts and shield items is a pretty cool way to implement, implement that, like, it's not just straight easier, it's like different, and it still is easier, but damn it. But in a fun way, I guess. I haven't played it, but also there's an achievement for using so many cheats that you don't get any score at all, which I thought was pretty cool. I guess I should have taken this slower and practice Well, I can go back and practice after I've finished here. Damn it. What I was doing before was I would try and master a world before I moved on to the next one. Now I'm just kind of playing it sequentially. I'm still going to do the regular upload Let's Play of this, and I'm going to play it on Heavenly and do it right. Oh, it's that thing that homes. Okay. Ooh. Stay away. Also, I really like the slightly passive-aggressive change to good if you get a perfect wave but you have, you know, lower health. Because they are actually easier when your health is lower, and it, score-wise, you know, the perfect means you're going to get a multiplier, and the good just means you're going to get, health. It's a nice way that reinforces, you know, that score is still king, but I'm not going to be too brutal with you. I think the game strikes that balance really well. There's always some people that, you know, still won't quite meet the skill requirements or still won't understand or get it, but I think it strikes about as good a balance as you can. Like, I think Velocity at 2x did that too, but some people were still frustrated with it or didn't get it or whatever. There's only so much you can do. This is wave 10, I can't... I walked into that one. I actually think I'm gonna try Matt for that one, because his sword is pretty good for that burst of damage thing. Wait. Big sword. Slime Bunny is decent at that too, though I should probably pick the homing weapon for it, maybe. Charging main weapon sometimes. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat. Let me just read some of this here. Charging main weapon sometimes gets you a few extra bullets, but they usually spread out, so it's hard to hit with them all, so yeah. Especially with, I think, no legs, they're like super random. I hope you can still hear me when I'm facing away the mic like that. Oh, is it? I noticed that it felt like it was nerfed relative to game 1. That would make sense though, because it does penetrate. Let's see what else we got here. I like the idea of this cluster bomb, but well, let's try it. But it overwrites bullets unless you change that. I wasn't sure. I asked if that was deliberate, and you didn't quite answer me. But let's see if we can see it in. Yeah, it still does. Yeah, the explosion. The explosion from this sub-weapon actually overwrites bullets. Did it get a little smaller? I guess it's not a huge deal since it's only for like a fraction of a second, but I still don't like losing sight of bullets. I think the giant sword was an unlockable secondary in Bullet Heaven 1, wasn't it? Or was it? I'm not super good with Lance. This is probably a bad idea. I do like the classic wavy moves in the direction you shoot shot. It feels weird that it's not a green wave, though. It feels like every 16-bit shoot-'em-up decided, okay, we're gonna have a weapon that's a green wave, and it's gonna follow your ship's angle. Like, why was that so consistent? Like, even different publishers and different games would have it like that. Oops, that was wasted. I get a little jumpy on the sub-weapons after I get the diamond. Certain sub-weapons are totally safe to spam, like anything that homes, I'll just spam like that. This is not one of those ones. Oop. Don't hit the spike. Poof. Well, that was embarrassing. They even warned not to get in front of the tank. I just jump right in there. Ah. Well, we're doing well, but it's mostly because of bombs, so it doesn't feel that great. Ugh. Still not super familiar with all of the sub-weapons. The best, damn it. Best situations to use them in. Damn it. Seriously. Why am I so bad at that wave? Ah. I had a bomb. Oh, you made the explosion smaller. Yeah, I thought that looked smaller since it used to be pretty big and it would block a fair amount of bullets. That explosion's still big. Why do I keep doing that? B button is always bomb, yet I keep pressing it on accident. Ah. Nice DPS sub-weapon is slant same shot. Oh, that makes sense, but I hate weapons like that. Though, now that you said that, I'm actually going to try that. I do like, there's a character I like in Hidogata Happa that has an attack like that. I mentioned that before you were here. But she deals absolutely crazy damage if you manage to land her fist right over a boss's damage area. And it's she's a very satisfying but difficult character to use. I wasn't so sure about how good this weapon is, but if it's the highest DPS, that is... I'm not sure if that does enough damage over the easier to use mines to make it worth it for me. Damn it. Because it requires a lot more mindfulness. I can't quite tell how much more it does. It doesn't... it'd help if I actually hit him. Alright, hang on, let me see here. Not doing too bad here. Also, it lets me get through those spike balls, so that's a plus over the fucking... Damn it. This is why I could never do... I try not to stream, but... or not to swear, but I can never do it because I just naturally do swear. I never want to be one of those angry gamer swears all the time and hates games things, but I do swear when I die and stuff sometimes. It's unavoidable. Ah. I need to wait to let that charge. It's more predictable. Yeah, I think I like the more spammable thingies. I'm not doing too bad though. Actually, wait. I just consistently hit him like that. I guess that's dealing pretty decent damage. I just gotta get him in like that. Okay. I think this is... If I can get him several times in a row like that, I think it is definitely worth it. Alright, I like that. Because it's higher DPS, but it definitely requires a lot of skill to get right. And if you just spam it, it doesn't really do too much. So, that's fine. I couldn't really evaluate its damage because, you know, most normal enemies, they're gonna pop from almost any sub-weapon. Ah. Yeah, definitely dealing better now. Just gonna panic there. Also, it's a sub-weapon that greatly benefits from the ability to spam fire right at the start if you get the star. Not star. Thingy. Okay, I'm gonna, like, time out on this wave. The, diamond. Whew. Oh god. Panicked. Bye-bye. Well, that was intense. Might have to rant a bit in my blog. See if there's anything fun we can buy. I think we're just... We buy all the outfits now. I think we get another medal for that with a tiny amount of money attached to it. No! Well. Who haven't we used much? Not sure I've used this one at all. Let's try this out. Back in the woods. Something's a little lit off. I like this outfit. The little plant screaming. Oh, you can only send out one, you dismiss it. That's interesting. Never mind. Well, a different character helped. It also definitely helped to know that the that one attack had to be high DPS. I was wondering about that because it's harder to use for sure, but I wasn't sure if it was worth it or not. It seems like pretty cheap extra firepower, but it's a bit fussy to use for tons of enemies. I think I might prefer the firepower more. Not the firepower, the homie orbs. Not to be confused with homie clown. Oop. I had something to say and I totally forgot. Yeah, I don't think I like this weapon. It's too... I just have to be super aware of where I'm placing it, and damn it. It's like the opposite of the homing thing. You have to be in the right position in advance. Ugh, instead of using it when you're not in the right position. Ugh, I'm super bad at those interweaving shot things. What the? Oh. Oh, I'm out of energy. Ah. Yeah, definitely not gonna use that weapon. Eyeball, final boss, and desert bonus. Alright, let's take a look at some of the bonus bosses while I'm thinking about it. I've only looked at the first one. Oop. Ah, blech. I'm all confused. Hello, Eclipse Army. I guess you're back. I don't know. Hard. Sure. Actually, I really should be practicing for the earlier levels on Heavenly so I can do my Let's Play. So let's actually go and do that. Never really good in these games at matching character to thing unless I'm like super familiar with the game. Like I'm great at that at Hitogata Happa, but I usually never fiddle around too much with characters. The Hitogata Happa is all about the different characters. I really like that about the game. There's a ton of different dolls, and they have different costs to use each, and like a doll is basically a life. And so some lives are cheaper than others. I'm not making a political statement, but it just makes it a very interesting run. So you like sort of choose how you're going to spend your gems and when you're going to sacrifice a cheaper doll or risk using a more powerful one in a dangerous fight. See, that is why I like the homing orbs. It's like I could not take a good shot at those things, but I just wasted them from the side. This is Heavenly. It feels way easier now that I've played the later levels. Uh-oh. I gotta train myself not to do that, because it's kind of better to take the hit and then counter bomb than it is to bomb early. Let's go to unlearn that. Bomb! Reflex, unless I miss it like I just did there. Are those supposed to be peanuts? The little, well, peanut-shaped ones? I really like all the different bullet shapes. Oh, we missed the heart. Whatever, we didn't need it. Though I think my score actually suffers for not getting the heart. Yeah, it definitely does. So that was pretty bad, actually. I could swear we had a frame drop there, but the FPS, damn it, meter didn't flinch. It's weird. There we go. Pardon me. Poor jellyfish just want to share their love with you, and you have to kill them. Their love is lethal. If you die in the bonus, you actually still beat the level, because it's just optional. Let's save the ice levels for later. We got a C. That's not really... I think I need homing for this one. Because getting around those jerks is really annoying, basically. That sound effect is just really satisfying, that. Ah. I sound like I'm in pain when I get hit. I am. It's my pride. That's kind of part of why I'm streaming, so I need to train myself not to feel so conscientious about stuff while streaming. Because otherwise there'll just be a lot of game types that I just can't stream. There should be like an option to turn off the cat noises. Parker gets super alarmed whenever I play any of the cat levels. I usually play with headphones anyway, but he's like, what's going on? What's going on? I always feel kind of badass when I wait and then unleash a charge shot on a set of enemies. Or do that with the sub-weapon too. Oh, damn it. Oh well, we're still doing better this time. I guess at the highest level I would like need to write down or memorize which character is best for each level, and I just never feel quite up to that. Ah. Man, after that sweet dodge, I bump into that. That's just embarrassing. Oh. Ah. I see chat activity. I'm not ignoring you, I just can't read at the moment. Ugh. If I were playing a game I were super familiar with, I guess I could be like one of those speedrunners that like knows exactly when they can peek over, but I'm still learning. Sometimes I wonder how people who've never watched The Simpsons can like handle life. I make a lot of Simpsons references, and occasionally people don't seem to get things tossed right at them. But there's some real classic Simpsons references I've made, like in person. I'm always a little disappointed when people don't seem to recognize that. Extra in. Damn it! I wasn't getting out of that. Okay, I guess that's acceptable. What's going on? I barely even remember the stone tank enemy. The way I was playing this at first was probably better for practice. I was just, damn it, replaying the one world over and over. Then I wonder how many worlds are left. Still not quite used to that. The way the things despawn when you, oh. Alright, this guy gave me hell on Heavenly. I guess he's supposed to, but still. Also, I'm not sure Anna is ideal here. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to try, what's his face? Lance. Because that worked out pretty well. Damn it. See, it's not too hard to stay in front of this one. The tank was harder, actually. Ugh. It's interesting but confusing that the options style sub-weapons sort of partially deactivate once you run low. Let's see what world we're at. Yeah, we're just at world 8. think this is a lot longer than Bullet Heaven, wasn't it? Which, I really need to just go back and play Bullet Heaven so I'd stop asking questions that are surely obvious. I'm just generally used to slow movement speed characters. Like, generally, I'll prefer slower movement unless fast in any bullet hell game. Oop. Don't quite have the hang of using that. Also, I love when any of the I guess this boss does that a lot. Damn it. Like that attack from that jelly there. What? Oh, I could have gone down to the left. Let me see. Oh yeah, is the physical soundtrack for this up on the website yet? I forgot to check. I'm not sure I have all of Hirana's physical releases, but I've been trying to get all of them since I've been looking. I would look on my shelf if I were not fighting. Ow. Damn it. Wave 9. I guess it's not bad or anything, I just kind of don't like Lance's normal attack for whatever reason. Ah, still weak too, alright. Stop that tap. It's gonna bump that with my thumb. As opposed to any other button that would be on the face buttons, of course. Why am I doing so crappily? Alright, I'll probably call it a day after I beat this boss. I'm gonna have to do some more practice on this world. Damn it, that was a waste. Kinda figured I did that too early. Nah, I'm not gonna accept that either. Damn, he uses the entire thing in one go. That's possibly pretty useful, actually. I like that the bullets just become more opaque to show you that, like, there's more of them, or like they're stacked or whatever. Even without showing more visible bullets. Whatever, I guess I'll go with it. For Pete's sake. Oops. That was a hitch. Better. What am I doing? I just don't have a good way to handle that wave. Okay, since I'm gonna beat him this time, but I'm not gonna have a good score, I think I might do one more try. Damn it. Well, I might not be able if I keep doing that. Hands are starting to cramp up a little. What's going... Oh, right. I remember this one. Damn it. Oh, that was wave 10. I thought it was the bonus wave. Game over, but still the high score. Must be getting old. There's so much. There's only so much shoot 'em up I can do at once. An incredibly ancient 25. Ah. Why am I so bad with that? I may just be too frazzled for this for some reason. Playing real sloppy. Really like the damage per second he can deal though, with his full charge shot and a couple of those things. Damn it! I would use them properly. Oops. Let me back in there. Oh, I was too close to that. I pressed bomb. Alright, this guy's just gonna require further training later. Damn it. I'm out of shoot 'em up juice for the night, apparently. Let's buy that last costume, though. Just to see that achievement pop up. Now I don't have really anything super exciting to buy. guess I may as well buy some handicaps. Ugh. I do like those little pop-ups. Until you got new crap to use. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, Matt. I always love to have developers pop in. I will... Well, I guess I won't have Bullet Heaven 2 Episode 2 ready for tomorrow, because I'm still bad at World 2, but... I guess I'll try and practice more tomorrow, and... Alright, I got a stream tomorrow. Stay tuned for Undertale, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. And I guess then I will practice and hopefully have Bullet Heaven 2 done by Wednesday or something. I think I need to give my schmuppin' hand a rest. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. That was a pretty fun stream.